Welcome back. Said I was going to be uploading daily. Here we go. So this is a video I've been wanting to do for a while, all about improving oneself and the importance of solitude when improving yourself. So being by yourself, and also the negative consequences of it. Kind of my experience and a bit about how I found my self improvement journey in regards to being by yourself. So loneliness and self improvement. Is it a necessity? Is there a balance to it? Do you got to cross the chasm? All will be revealed. So a common notion within self improvement is that you got to be by yourself, and it's a very alpha wolf kind of by your thing, doing your thing by yourself. Yes, I believe that this is a natural part of self improvement. A lot of the time, you're going to be surrounded by friends and family that you know you sometimes feel like you're the only one kind of wanting to improve yourself. I know I've definitely experienced that. I'm obviously very grateful having friends and family that are on the same wavelength as me and really get behind that. So I'm very grateful in that aspects. But then there's also a lot of times when you're doing certain things or you're trying to challenge yourself and trying to better yourself that people don't really understand. And yeah, sometimes you do feel like you're the only one doing it. Um, you get a lot of times people saying you shouldn't be doing this at your age. Shouldn't be trying this hard at your age. Live a little. Like, what's one night on the piss gonna do? Um, all of that type of stuff. Now, in saying that, obviously, I still go out myself. I still, like to get on it. All of that stuff, but coming back to that notions and the main underlying ideologies of this channel and what we're trying to build here is it's all about living a fulfilled and balanced life. So obviously there's two sides to it. Um, just a bit of context there, but going back on, you shouldn't let people feel make you feel bad about improving your life because deep down they're just insecure about themselves and they're in some aspects just jealous that you're improving yourself while they're just staying stagnant or declining, if anything. So to be the best and to be the best version of yourself, you can't be doing what the average person does. So I think that's a really big thing you got to keep reminding yourself. If you are feeling lonely and you're feeling like your current group of friends or where you're at now doesn't align, um, then you just got to know there's the next step. So again, this is kind of the process. You're reading, you're trying to better yourself, whatever it is. Maybe your friends. I mean, thankfully for me, I'm very grateful to have a group of friends that get behind me and a family that gets behind me. But maybe you're in a position where you're not as lucky, or you haven't put yourself in that position yet. You haven't attracted it yet. Um, so the result of this, yeah, is sometimes you can feel lonely on your self improvement journey of bettering yourself. I think one thing that I saw recently on an Instagram reel or a YouTube podcast or whatever it was Chris Williamson. He's a podcaster, and I think he sums this up really well. So there was a period in everyone's journey where they are so different because they started to do new things, where they don't fit in with their old set of friends, but they're not sufficiently developed to gain their new set of friends. And he calls this the lonely chapter. It's crossing the chasm from where you are here to where you want to be. You may be here and your friends are all on this level, or your current set of friends, whatever, but you want to be here. You got ambitions, you got a burning desire, and to get to there, this space in between here, it's a lonely chapter. Again, I've experienced this. Not saying that with my current set of friends, but there's definitely periods in my life and periods of time where I do feel lonely and in this solitude. But I think it is a vital uh, step in building your new identity and liberating from your old identity. I've experienced it doing sobriety for a few months at a time. A lot of my friends like to get on the piss, so do I. But I like to challenge myself now and then and create a newfound discipline. And I find that yeah, it's hard, but at the end of it, you come out stronger, you come out more disciplined, and through that lonely chapter, you really develop. And I think that is the importance of solitude. Yes, you need to isolate yourself, and yes, you need to have time of solitude to work on yourself if you are surrounded by bad influences and bad vices. However, this is a really important thing that I don't think I see enough people talking about on the self improvement journey. And that's it. I believe from my experience of sobriety or whatever discipline pursuit that I'm going after, whether it be whatever, you need to surround yourself with like minded people. Now, you may be wondering, where do I find these like-minded people if my friends aren't on the same wavelength? Well, online is a great place. Following people on YouTube, following people on social media. Obviously, your best go-to is in real life, connecting with people, finding people that do similar things and similar interests to you. So do things with friends, family, whatever it is that are active and that is a part of your self improvement journey. So this is something I'm really trying to work on. I usually find myself trying to be like the lone wolf, trying to get out there, trying to up everyone, whatever it is. And I think that's an ego thing of mine. Yes, I still like doing it. Yes, I like getting after it. But I've recently found, especially getting into a lot more running, gym, whatever it is, doing it with friends. It's a way to connect with your friends whilst doing something productive. Um, so I like going for a run for an hour or so with mates, catching up, debriefing about what their week has been up to, getting into those deep conversations, not so deep conversations, getting a coffee afterwards, you name it. It's a really active way of catching up with friends. It's also staying away from the bad vices of drinking and stuff. So you can see here a bit of surfboat rowing with the fellas, a bit of sand pelly and coffee and stuff after a run, and a bike ride. So these are all stuff that you can do. That's active, that isn't in solitude, but it's still bettering yourself on the self improvement journey that we're all trying to undertake here. But again, got to make sure that you're also using time of solitude to better yourself, but remembering that there is a balance between crossing that chasm from your old identity to your new identity, and there's a time for both. And I think that's something that's really important. And keep at it.